Now, the Ghana Football Association President, Okraku, has pledged to implement the video assistant referee technology to enhance refereeing in the domestic leagues. While the VAR is widely used in over 100 countries, it is predominantly found in developed nations and high-revenue competitions. However, in 2023, FIFA President Gianni Infantino mentioned the possibility of a more affordable version tailored for developing countries like Ghana, and Okraku seemed committed to this approach. Now, Okraku emphasized the association's determination to introduce VAR in the Ghana Premier League to address doubts and inconsistencies in refereeing. Now, joining us to talk about this is a seasoned sports journalist right there in Ghana, Jerome Ochere, joining us from Accra, Ghana. Thank you for joining us, Jerome.
Thank you for having me, and good evening to your guests and everyone there.
Good evening, Jerome. Good evening. Let's talk about the VAR. I mean, I saw that story online today, and I was thrown aback. Like, what exactly was Okraku talking about? Because I know you received a lot of backlash from social media.
Yeah, a lot of Ghanaian football fans have been surprised at his revelation. But this is not something that is new, because there's been conversations around having VAR for the Ghana Premier League. I've heard the referees manager allude to something like that last season. And so it is not new that the GFA president is also talking about it. But the interesting thing for most Ghanaian football fans is that they think there are basic fundamental issues with our league, which the FA president and his people should be looking at, instead of going in for VAR. For instance, we play on bad pitches. I mean, most of our pitches here are not in the best of shapes. Even the National Stadium, the pitch there isn't in the best of shape. I mean, I heard one of your stories talking about the Abiola Stadium being closed down to a club by CAF or something, and I was asking myself, why do Ghana and Nigeria appear to have a lot of things in common?
We are brothers.
We both didn't win medals in Paris as well.
Ghana and Nigeria is like we are siamese.
Yeah, so fans here have been saying that much as they would wish to have VAR that technology being introduced to the Ghanaian league to maybe help reduce the incidents of controversies and disagreements over referees and their judgment, people think that there are basic issues, basic problems that the FA must focus on. And one of them is making sure that we play on good pitches.
All right. I mean, a lot of things happening, and I know that it is quite expensive to run the video assistant referee in football, especially in Africa. So, Okraku, do you think there will be a turnaround, or will he go ahead to try and implement this? Because from what the fans are saying, the pitches are bad. There's no good camera operation for the Ghana Premier League. Why the VAR now?
Yeah, and that's a very valid concern from the fans. I mean, aside the pitch, it's also coverage of the league. As we speak, the Ghana Premier League does not have a television rights sponsor, or let's say someone who, an entity that will broadcast next season's league. They are working around the clock to get a sponsor in that direction. But the question to ask is, if you don't have a TV rights broadcast sponsor, and there's every chance that people are not going to see league matches on TV, then why think of VAR now? So it's a very valid concern from fans. But given how I have known or seen our FA president, he's a tough talking guy, very ambitious. I will not be surprised if he's able to bring this technology down here just to prove a point. Because, from all indications, he's committed to developing the Ghanaian game. And he believes that issues concerning pitches are not matters that can be solved in a day. More so, he also thinks that it is not even the duty of the Football Association to get some of these pitches fixed. Yes, the FA can contribute to that, but he believes it is more in the arms or within the reach of the government of the day to ensure that most of the facilities that clubs use are in state hands. And why shouldn't the state take care of those things? So I don't think if he has the opportunity to bring in the VAR, he will close that door. He will definitely bring it home to make a point or make a case for the talk about developing the game and ensuring that officiating gets the best of attention. The point has to be made that Ghana Premier League still has problems with officiating. And I know people who would not say no to this, only that they think there are fundamental issues for us to address, and the attention of the FA should go to that area before we think of these high-tech devices.
All right. I was going to ask you about the officiating in Ghana, if it has ever been a problematic one right there, but I'm sure you've answered that now. But still,
yes. I mean,
okay,
officiating has, I mean, I don't know about Nigeria. I mean, I follow the Nigerian Premier League, but I'm saying that I don't know the standard of officiating there. But from what I see in Ghana, we have teething problems. I mean, refereeing, especially post the ANAS number 12 football expose. Confidence, I mean, the public confidence in referees have come down significantly. Not many people trust referees. Even the best of referees are named, and I mean, all of a sudden you will have people coming up with stories about them. Number 12 did not help the integrity of our referees. It more or less raised down the whole establishment of refereeing in Ghana, and it's been very, very difficult building that confidence in the public. I mean, the FA president has been on some good work. There's this policy they started a couple of years ago, the Catch Them Young refereeing policy, which has been focused on getting referees from very tender ages. I mean, some of them I have seen are 13, 14, 15 years, and they are training them with the hope that some few years to come, they will take over the mantle of refereeing in our football.
All right. Thank you very much, Jerome Ochere, for talking to us today. And, of course, speaking on the video assistant referee, we just hope that things get better for African football. Thank you for joining the show today.
You're welcome.